Hello my fellow gods and goddesses, my name is Heather and welcome to my channel. This video I will be doing the new to booktube / booktube newbie tag. First question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I wanted to do a YouTube channel for quite a long time, but I knew I wasn't necessarily unique or good enough in any one field to really thrive because there are just so many talented people on here. I knew I needed to bring something unique to the table, so as soon as I got my idea of the JoJo Book by its cover series, I got a lot of inspiration from that and I thought it would do really well. So I made this channel and here I am. What's the story behind your channel name? So I've always very much admired Aphrodite. She is extremely underestimated. She is not even technically a goddess. She is a titan. She is extremely powerful, being the goddess of love. Love is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, if not the most powerful. And I don't think people truly understand her power and her influence. I mean, have you heard of the Trojan War? Yeah. I have a little shrine, if you could call it that, where I have rose quartz and I have some seashells and I have a little Venus de Milo. Wow, the Italians are cringing. Also, my Instagram handle is already Aphrodite, inspired by the Peach Pit song, so I figured it would be a really easy transition to do Aphrodite reads. So yeah. What are you most excited for about this channel? I am most excited for the community. I really want to make friends on here. I want to be able to share my love of reading with you guys. I really just wanted to be a part of a community that loves reading as much as me. I wanted to make friends. I wanted to do all of that. So that's obviously what I'm most excited for. I'm also really excited to just make content. I really want to make unique videos that aren't necessarily the typical like monthly TBRs or review or recommendations. I want to be a little different with that, and I hope I really can achieve that for you guys. So what types of books do you read? I am a fantasy ass bitch. I love fantasy. YA, adult, doesn't matter. Obviously I will read books if I'm interested in the concept regardless of the genre. Just usually I definitely gravitate towards fantasy. I just love magic and the worlds and the politics and everything that comes with a fantastical world. It's the epitome of delicious worlds and lore and mythology, and that is my shit. Ugh, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. I'm such a nerd. What series got you into reading? This baby right here. These are the original books. I have not repurchased them, even though clearly need to, considering the wear and tear of these books. I owe so much to the Percy Jackson series and Rick Riordan in general. I read that series when I was in 5th grade. I fell in love instantly. I knew I wanted to dedicate my life to mythology, to folklore, to history, to religion, all of that stuff, and I discovered my passion for it from these books. And honestly, reading it at such a young age and discovering that passion has made my life extremely easy, in that most people don't even know what they want to do when they're in high school, let alone when they're in elementary school. So I owe everything to that series and I adore it so incredibly much. What are your favorite authors? Rick Riordan, obviously #1. I read anything he comes out with. I just love him. And he is a god in and of himself. But real talk, I actually don't really have a lot of favorite authors. I just don't read a series and I fall in love with it and I'm like, oh my god, I need to read everything by that author. That's just not necessarily where my mind goes to. But that being said, I did discover Alexandra Christo, the author of To Kill a Kingdom, and that book was so incredibly well written. The prose, the comedy, the plot, the character development, that book was so good. I fell in love with the writing style of her. In 2019, she's coming out with another book, Into the Crooked Place, and I am so excited for it. I don't know anything about it, but I know I'm going to pick it up immediately because I miss her writing so much. What is the last book you read? The last book I read was Circe by Madeline Miller. I don't know if I'm going to do a full depth review on this or if I'm just going to include it on my top best and worst mythology books, which will be a video that will be coming soon as I just read more books. For now, I'm just going to give a brief overview of what I thought. Loved the first half of the book. Second half of the book dragged on. It was really a struggle for me to get through. Did not enjoy it nearly as much as I thought I would. I did not like Miller's portrayal of Circe, which, considering how it played out, I understand why she did it, but based on my readings of mythologies, she very much just made her weak, in my opinion, just made her very emotional, and she kind of just took away the badassery of Circe as the goddess of sorcery, and it just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
What are you currently reading?
I am actually reading 3 books at the moment. The first book I'm reading is Wizards, the Myth, Legends, and Lore by Aubrey Sherman. It basically just talks about what the title says, the myths, legends, and lore of wizards. Just an overview of wizards, how they came to be, the origin of them, where they are in pop culture, oh, look at that, Circe right there. We stand. I'm really enjoying this. It's a really easy to understand book about these magical beings. The next book I'm reading is another one by Madeline Miller. It is Song of Achilles. I am adoring this book, and knowing the ending of the Iliad that I do, I am fully expecting to have my heart destroyed and broken by this book, and I have no regrets. And the last book I'm reading is the mythology book, Big Ideas Simply Explained. This is like a textbook, but written very simply, very short. Like this page, for instance, this is the page about Zeus. So it just has like 2 pages, just briefly talking about his role in the wars with the gods and Titans, all different kinds of mythology. So it has Hindu mythology, Roman mythology, Greek mythology, Egyptian mythology, all of the mythology. So obviously this is right up my alley. I'm also very excited to learn about mythologies that I don't really know about, and I think this is going to be a very easy way to do that. Which do you prefer, paperback and ebook or physical book? I've seen this question go around Booktube quite a lot lately with the unpopular opinions tab. I feel like almost everybody prefers paperback over hardback. I must say, I am not one of those people. I fully understand the love for paperbacks and just the way that they just flop open and the ease of reading, but I love hardbacks so much. I love how sturdy they are. I love how nice they are, how nice they feel in my hands. I have so much more feelings when I read a hardback rather than a paperback. Also, I am not one of those people that baby books, as you could see with the state of my Percy Jackson books. Ebook or physical books, I think physical books are highly superior to ebooks. Like, they're not even on the same level for me. But ebooks are way more convenient, they are way more accessible. With my book addiction, I used to have to go to the bookstore almost every single day, but at most every 3 days. I would have to go to the bookstore and get the next book in a series because I had just finished it. And that just is not very convenient. Also, I am not scared of highlighting in ebooks at all, so I really like the ease of being able to highlight them. You can see all of the things that you highlighted in one list, which is really, really nice, so you don't have to just like skim through every single page to remember, oh, where did I put that? And also, I have immense anxiety in marking my books. I don't know why. I feel like it's just those years in school where they just were like, if you make one mark in these textbooks, you're gonna have to pay for them. So I'm just like, I can't physically do it. So I really love that I can do it with ebooks without the fear of damaging my anxiety levels. What challenge do you think you'll face with your channel? I am the biggest procrastinator ever. I am the worst. Also, I'm writing my college thesis this semester, so balancing that and booktube is probably going to be difficult, but as long as this stays something that I enjoy and I enjoy making and doing, I probably will be able to manage it just fine. What is another hobby of yours besides reading that booktube should know of? I am a huge nerd. I wanted you guys to fully understand how much of a nerd I am. I love reading, I love comics, I love gaming. All of that stuff is just my life force. If I'm not reading, I'm gaming, which again fuels my love for fantasy, so you guys truly understand how much of a fantasy hoe I am. I love open world RPGs. Bigger the world, the better. More lore, the better. I am all for it. Assassin's Creed, Dragon Age, and Witcher are my favorite game series of all time. I would give my whole heart and soul for Dragon Age 4 right now. They can have all of my children that I will never have. I will have children for Dragon Age 4 for them to take from me and give me Dragon Age 4 in their place. BioWare, hit me up. We can discuss terms. We can write contracts. I'm all for it. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. Please comment down below your answers for these questions. I would love to know. Also, please let me know if you're a booktube newbie yourself and comment down below. I will definitely be watching your video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!